yards on the play. Brings up fourth down for the Hillcrest Knights. Hillcrest now looking at 4th and 12. Flag on the play after the punt. We'll get the call here from the official. No flag on the play. It'll be the Trojan ball as the offense comes out. And the offense with great field position. 1st and 10, Rigby. Flag on the play.
Okay.
All right, YouTube, if you're out there streaming, not sure how many we've got live, but we apologize. We had some technical difficulties. We are back, though, right here at the Rigby High School game. I'm here with my partner in crime, Emma Flinders, student in the video class. Right, Emma?
Right.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun tonight, Emma.
Oh, we definitely are.
Tell your family and friends. Okay, we're looking at Hillcrest has the ball, and we're looking at a 1st and 10, but they know where to go. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Hillcrest Knights. Okay, Emma.
Yes.
Now here's what we're going to do, right?
Uh-huh.
You've got to read out numbers to me as you can see them.
Okay.
So that if you see numbers out there, if you want the binoculars, I'll give you the binos. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Here you go. Oh, hang on.
Sick.
Good.
Perfect.
So for all you in YouTube land, Emma and Adam, Adam is I'm the PA announcer as well. So you'll hear me double up a couple of things. I apologize. That's because I'm talking out there on the field. It's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Hillcrest Knights. Looking at 3rd and 2. Ball is spotted at the 29-yard line for the Hillcrest Knights. Let's go the lights. After this play. All right. Rigby with a 3rd down stop brings up 4th down.
And roll with the light. Trojans, you know what to do tonight. You gotta rock with the gold and roll
All right, Emma.
with the white.
Yes.
Trojans,
Okay.
you know what to
Tell me
do
how much you know about
tonight.
football.
You gotta rock
Um,
gold and roll.
I watch it on the TV quite a bit.
Who's your favorite team?
49ers.
49ers. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. That was a real heartbreak for you last year, the Super Bowl, wasn't
It definitely was.
it? All right, here we got a punt, another muffed punt. I don't know if we've had this live going for a while, but Hillcrest struggling on the punt game. I mean, they could throw the football farther than that. That would have been better just to throw an interception 15 yards out. After the punt, it'll be the Rigby Trojans taken over in Hillcrest territory. Ball will be spotted at the 29-yard line, and 1st and 10, Rigby. All right, Emma, we've got Rigby Trojans. We're in JV. Emma, are you what grade are you in?
I am a junior.
A junior, and you're in the video class.
I am.
Is that why you got stuck up here in the booth with us?
That is exactly why.
Okay, well, we're gonna have a fun time tonight. Emma got so lucky. We asked who wants to be color commentary with that, and she just raised her hand. I do.
Definitely.
All right. Oh! Almost on the kick again. Almost nearly intercepted, but bounced off the defender. Pass incomplete. Rigby looking at a 2nd and 10. So nearly intercepted by the Hillcrest Knights, but then after a missed interception, Rigby almost got it again. That would have been on Sports Center, Emma.
Oh, it definitely would be.
Absolutely, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we've got, I got to get my bearings set. Who's our quarterback? Number 10?
I think so.
Gunnar Davis.
I believe so.
All right, tell me who had the carry. See him? Looked like number 2?
I think so.
Faulkner on the run. Pickup of 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6. So, Emma, here's what I need you to do is you're calling them out with the binos. Tell me who's in the backfield.
Okay.
That's going to be so the quarterback is always that's in the shotgun. Quarterback in the shotgun. And then he's going to hand it. Oh, he's going to pass it. Oh, batted down by what number? Who's that white? Number 1? Batted down by by number 1, KJ Simpson. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Rigby Trojans. Now, Rigby in a 4th down scenario here on the 25-yard line, they're not going to get very far they're not going to lose anything if they go for it. So I guess too far for Ricks to kick it. A punt's not going to do much for them, so they're going to go for it on 4th and 6 here. We got Davis in the shotgun, and it looks like Faulkner in the backfield. A flag, that's going to be a free 5 yards, and now that's going to be a lot easier for Rigby to take this. 5-yard penalty will go to the Hillcrest Knights. Rigby will be looking at 4th down and 1. So Good news, Emma.
Good
Right?
news.
Good
Right.
news. So Emma reminded me. I didn't even remember that she was a Flinders till she told me. But I know Uncle Tim and Aunt Becky very well. We need to send them the YouTube link and say, hey, Aunt Tim, watch me and Adam. Uh-oh, we got a flag on the play.
Yes. Small world.
Small world. So your dad is brothers with Tim, who was my neighbor when I lived in Lehigh. And
Right.
Tim's one of my favorite people in the world. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's a great uncle to have.
Good Uncle Tim.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're looking at a 5-yard penalty, this time on the Trojans. 5 yards backs the Trojans up, brings up 4th down and 6 as the marker on the other end of the field goes backwards. 6:54 left to play in the first quarter, and the Trojans trying to convert a 4th down right here. They're already up 1 touchdown, missed the point after on the last possession. So hoping to get through, and it's Faulkner. No, they faked me out. Oh, man, incomplete. Who was it intended to? Can you see?
13.
Pass intended for Butikofer, incomplete. That'll be a turnover on downs, and the Hillcrest Knights offense will come out onto the field looking at a 1st and 10.
Clap your hands.
All right, so the ball spotted at the 25-yard line,
Stop your feet.
and now Hillcrest. So, Emma, I know
Yes.
that you're probably more
Trojan feet.
in tune with all of the junior varsity players, right?
Stop your feet and clap your
Yeah.
So you know, like,
Get on up.
you want to date all these guys. So.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, what about Hillcrest? Anybody that I need to be aware of on Hillcrest?
I did have a few guys ask for my number last week.
Is that right?
I did. I work at a donut shop,
Oh,
and
boy.
I was at one of the football games, and a few of them came up to me.
What donut shop? Over there by Hillcrest High School?
It's just a trailer. It's called Sugared Moose.
Sugar Miss. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Hillcrest boys coming after Emma. Pass incomplete. Brings up 2nd down for the Knights. So now the Knights looking at a 2nd and 10. It's kind of been, we had that explosive play right at the very beginning, but not really a lot of excitement. After that, it's kind of just been, well, turnover on downs, basically, for the last 3 possessions. So here, Hillcrest, this is their 3rd possession of the game. Rigby kicked it off to Hillcrest to start the game, had an interception. No, they didn't. That was the last game. I apologize. All right, so now Hillcrest with a completion, but Rigby Trojans there to wrap him up, and a loss of a yard on the play. Maybe 2. No, just a yard. Loss of a yard. That brings up 3rd down and 11 for the Hillcrest Knights. All right, so what do you do here, Emma?
What?
What would you do if you were the coach at 3rd and 11 on your own 24-yard line? Are they going to throw the ball, or are they going to try to run it?
I don't know. I think I'd run it.
You'd run it?
Yeah.
I think we're going to look for Hillcrest. I don't know their passing game. Maybe they're struggling with that. We struggled with that last week, or last game for the freshmen. So they just ran it no matter what. But look for a throw here. There it is, outside screen
Number 9.
pass. Number 9 with the catch, and Trojans all over him. That's going to be Porter Petty on the completion, but loss of yardage. Was that really that many yards? Oh my goodness gracious. So Hillcrest looking at 4th and a mile. We call that 4th down in a Walmart parking lot. So 4th and 20, and with their punt game going about 10 yards average so far, we'll see what they do with their punt. Who's their punter in the backfield? Can you see?
Very back, right?
Yep, the very, very back white, the Hillcrest. Oh, and a high snap.
2.
And they did it again. Oh, my goodness gracious. That time, yeah, they are punting this about 5 yards every time. That was a 5-yard punt. So Hillcrest struggling with the punt game. Rigby will take over on the Hillcrest end of the field. Ball will be spotted. Is that 33? 30 or 23? Ball spotted at the 23-yard line, and now Trojans looking at 1st and 10. So, in the last 3 possessions, Rigby has been on top, or been right down here in this area. because we've had 3 punts and 3 struggles on a punt. Okay, so flag on the plate. We're going to see what's going on here. False start on Rigby. False start puts the Trojans back 5 yards. 1st and 15 for Rigby. I hope that feedback isn't too bad on YouTube. People will probably comment and complain if it is. But we're doing triple duty up here. Emma's running the online. Are you running the video screen too online, Emma?
Yeah, I've kind of got this
She's
whole thing over here.
She's my spotter. She's filming where she's at. She's running the video screen that you're seeing on YouTube of the downs, the time, everything. Okay, that's 33 on the run, I think. Is it 33, Emma?
I think so. I believe so.
We'll see when it gets up here, but that's Melanie's. RJ Melanie's on the run, picks up a yard, but that's it. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Trojans. 6 yards. Oh, that's right. Correction, he picked up 6 yards with the penalty. So that's a 6-yard run, 2nd and 9 for Rigby. I forgot about that. Thanks, Sean. In the loop here. Sean Hall to my right running the scoreboard in the stadium. We call it the Hall of Fame. So now Emma's part of the Hall of Fame because Sean Hall and Adam Hall. And
Oh, yes. Love it.
my goodness, another flag on the play. All right. Offsides will give the Trojans a free 5 yards. Replay the 2nd down. And now the Trojans looking at, we're going to call it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 for the Trojans. So I apologize, YouTube, if I repeat myself. I'm public address announcing, so the stands have got to hear what I have to say too. But sometimes Emma and I just get talking, and then I don't remember that I'm supposed to say it only once. Right, Emma? We're just having too much fun up here. Oh, that's going to be another flag. My goodness gracious. Flag on the play. That's going to be encroachment again. So now a timeout taken. Free 5 yards for the Rigby Trojans and a timeout taken by the Hillcrest Knights. That'll give the Trojans a 1st down as we come out of the timeout. All right, Emma's got a lot of jobs, and my other job is to play some music. So I guess I better figure something out here to play. By the time I figure it out, though, it's too late, and then they're already on the field. So, all right, let's get to the playlist here, and let's do a little bit of Van Halen. How about that? Right as they run out, just like I said. Now, sometimes I play music and the outside mic down by the cheerleaders picks up the music, and then YouTube kicks us off for copyright infringement. So, guess we'll see what happens here. I should have you control mic 1 over there when I play music. Turn it all the way down. See mic 1?
This one?
Yeah. All the way down, and then you can turn it back up about 25% as soon as they start. I turn the music off.
Okay.
That'll keep us from getting booted off of YouTube. All right, here we go. Okay, music down. Go ahead and turn it back up there, Emma.
Perfect.
All right, Gunnar Davis. Oh, in the end zone. That was quick. Who's the touchdown to? 13.
I
Touchdown.
believe so.
Pass complete from Gunnar Davis. That's Datton Butekover on the reception. Where were we at? The 21? 12. Oh, the 12. 12-yard touchdown pass, and it'll be Ricks lining up for the point after attempt. So now, I keep wanting to say Joel Ricks. Is it Joel Ricks?
It's Nathan.
I
Yeah.
always forget Joel's older brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Nathan Ricks for the junior varsity kicker. First one was no good. No problem with that one. And it's Joel Ricks putting it through. Nathan Ricks putting it through the uprights for the point after. Yeah, I even said it, Emma. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing, Emma, that I just did that in front of everybody. It wouldn't have been,
Nathan.
It wouldn't have been as bad if it was just on YouTube. Everybody would have just said, "Oh, he corrected himself." But to say it to the whole stands.
Yeah.
All right, that'll put the Trojans up 13-0, and it'll be a Trojan kickoff coming up. All right, here we go to the next song. How about the final countdown? This is what I want to bring the Trojans, the basketball team, out to this year on the starting lineup. I'm a big fan of the final countdown starting lineup. All right, we got Nathan Ricks in the back, getting ready to kick it off to the Hillcrest Knights. This will be the Knights' 4th possession, and they haven't even made it past the 40-yard line, I don't think. They definitely haven't been in Trojan territory yet. Trojans now scored on 2 of their 3 possessions. And here goes Nathan Ricks to kick it away. Great kick. Fielded at about the 6. Can you give me the number on that guy running? I think it's 13. Let's see who he picked it up. 17.
I believe 17, yeah.
Number 17 on the kickoff return. That's Tayden Packard. And he started at the 6 and got to the 21. So how many yards is that, Emma?
21 minus 7.
6. 21 minus 6.
15.
Oh,
15.
15-yard kickoff return. And here comes the Knights with a 1st and 10. See, people ask, when would I ever use math outside of high school? There you go.
Yeah, but geometry, like, when are we ever going to use
Oh,
geometry?
I promise you. There's going to be a time when you're trying to figure out. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that, Emma?
No, I didn't.
Emma? She's got too much going on. It's Becerra. Becerra on the run. Picks up a yard. 2nd down and 9. Kind of a little shovel pass there as Becerra picks up a yard. Not much. Trojans with some good defense here. All right, let's think of a good use for geometry in your life, Emma. I'm going to come up with a time that you're going to use it.
Okay.
And it'll be something better than like when you go bowling or something.
All right, perfect. Yeah, because those.
Or pool. Angles.
Oh, those word problems are terrible. Let me tell you. Yeah.
All right, that was Becerra again. Becerra on the completed pass picks up another yard, but 3rd down and 8 for the Hillcrest Knights. Are you doing good in school this year, Emma?
Yeah.
Good.
Chinese is hard.
Are you in the Chinese immersion?
I am.
Good for you.
Thanks.
All right, pass, long pass. Oh, completed. Trojan there, but they're going to give him forward progression, and that's going to be a pickup of about 10 yards. 10-yard completed pass. Did you see who it was at all, Emma?
Mm-mm.
Couldn't
I should have.
I couldn't see that far who it was. That'll be a 1st down for the Hillcrest Knights, and now 1st and 10 on a fresh set of downs for the Hillcrest Knights. So the ball spotted at the 34-yard line now. That's where we're starting. Who's their quarterback in the back? Can you see who that is?
12? 12.
So 12 is their QB. That's Jaden Milano. Hand off to Becerra. Loss of yards on the play. So 2nd and call it 13. So the Knights looking at a 2nd and 13. There's our microphone of the cheerleaders. We hear it great now. Can't we?
Yeah, we do.
That night. All right, so we got Milano in the backfield, or in the shotgun.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to
get
pass
out of
it. Oh.
Trojans all over.
Oh, shoot.
Milano sacked in the backfield. Trojans all around, and loss of yards for the Knights. That'll bring up a 3rd down. Now, this is a 3rd down and a mile. Holy cow. 3rd and 28 is the official number. So the Hillcrest Knights in a position to basically just, I don't know. I just throw it as, I don't even know what you do here. But that was a big sack. That was a loss of about, 12 yards. So that was a loss of about 16 yards. So now Milano on the run. He's going to pick up some yards, but a flag in the backfield, that's usually a hold. Milano on the run, picks up yardage, but a flag in the backfield. That's going to come right back, and just going from bad to worse for the Hillcrest Knights. Pass declined. Why would they decline? Oh, yeah, because it's 4th down, of course. Penalty is declined, and the Trojans looking for a 4th down stop. They're not going for it. Why would they? I don't know why I said that. 4th down stop. Definitely, it's a 4th down for the Hillcrest Knights. That's one of those things. I just said it was weird. Here, turn that number 1 down and see if that wind noise goes out.
Yeah, is that better?
That's
I think so.
I don't
Yeah.
think we need it.
Yeah,
Usually it's out there so that they can pick up what I'm saying, but if we're talking about it, not a big deal. So they're going for it on 4th down and broken up. And that'll be broken up by the Rigby Trojans. Pass incomplete as the Trojans take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 as the ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line. So this is the only time that the Trojans started not in Hillcrest territory is when, I don't think they have. I think they started inside the 30 on all 4 downs, every possession. So see, when I said they were making a stop on 4th down, I was right again. I can't believe it, Emma. I'm so good.
You are really good at this.
Don't forget to tell everybody. Adam did okay. I don't want to get cocky.
Okay.
All right, here comes Rigby, and a handoff to number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2, that's Chandler Faulkner.
Hit by number 31.
Faulkner on the run, pickup of a yard, brought down by Lucas Benson. That's good, Emma. See, I like it. Tell me who gets the tackle and who's got the ball. That'll be the end of the first quarter right there. End of the first quarter, and Rigby on top, 13-0. All right, so Emma, tell me what you're thinking here. What's the strategy that the Hillcrest Knights need to take to move forward here?
Honestly, I don't really know. That's been a lot of flags.
I'll tell you what, it has been a night of penalties, that's for sure, and it's kind of been, most of them been on Hillcrest, but Rigby's had their fair share of flags that's not going good for them. But I'll tell you what, here's Hillcrest, I'm sure in the huddle is talking it over and saying, stop the mistakes. Their punting team, I tell you what, that's probably why they went for it on 4th and long, because they've had 3 punts in a row that didn't go more than 5-10 yards. And I don't know if that was pressure from the Rigby Trojans or just bad punting, but at some point they gotta kick it away farther than 5 yards from where their 4th down is. They're better off to just run it and try to get 5 or 6. But here we go. As the Trojans come back out onto the field, they're looking at a 2nd and 9. So Trojans now 2nd and 9 as we start the second quarter of play right here at Rigby High School. Freshman team did not get the win. The Hillcrest took the win in the freshman team. JV looking good though so far as we start the second quarter. That's number 2. That's Faulkner on the run. Faulkner on the run, picks up 6, brings up 3rd down and 4. No, he picked up 5. Pickup of 5 brings up 3rd down and 4. I forgot that they had a yard. The ball looks to be spotted right on the 20, so they're in the red zone.
Okay, I'm with you.
You're good. Sean, I've made enough mistakes that you help me out. I'm happy to help you out once in a while. Emma's keeping me in line over here, so. Oh, wide open is.
Oh.
Oh, they're gonna pass interference.
Flag.
Intended for 29, is that right?
Yeah.
Kofe on the intended pass and a flag. That will most likely, not most likely, if I was a betting man, I would put 100% that that's going to be pass interference. Pass interference gives the Trojans half the distance to the goal. They'll be looking at 1st down and goal on the 10-yard line. So now Rigby looking to strike again. All right, Emma, let's play a game here.
Okay.
You tell me how many plays it's going to take for them to get into the end zone.
One.
If you take too much time, then you can just say 1 play because they just got a touchdown.
1.
Oh, getting pushed back.
Oh.
I think they made it all the way to the 1-yard line, though. Not quite in. All the way to the goal line, but not quite in yet. It'll be spotted about the 1-yard line, so we're looking at 2nd and inches to the goal line. So 2nd and 1 for Rigby Trojans. Now the question is, do they get in on this play, Emma, or does it take them? Is the Hillcrest defense going to hold?
I believe in Rigby. I think they can do it this time.
I think they're going to put it in right here.
Yeah.
Look for a run play. Who's in the backfield?
Okay.
Is that number 13 in the backfield? Can't really see from here. Who's right behind the quarterback? Gunnar
I think
Davis?
it's 10.
Did you see it? Was it 29?
29 and 10. Yeah, so.
Q Kofe was the running back. Puts it in for the Rigby Trojans, and that's another Rigby touchdown. So that was Q Kofe on the run. Number 10 is our quarterback. That's Gunnar Davis. Handed it off to Kofe, who put it through into the end zone. And now Rigby looking at a 19 lead with a point after attempt coming. Nathan Ricks lining it up. That's Nathan, right?
Yep, way to get it right this time.
I got it right.
I'm
I just
so
wanna make
proud of you.
One time I kept calling it Joel Ricks, and it was actually Dale Butler that kicked the entire night, so I screwed up the
Oh.
number even. So puts it through the uprights. Just make sure that it's, what's his number?
21.
Yeah, that's definitely Nathan Ricks. Nathan Ricks puts it through the uprights. Point after is good, and Rigby takes a 20-0 lead as Rigby gets ready to kick it off to the Hillcrest Knights. So we're 10 minutes and 23 seconds left. We've only been playing ball here for about 13 and a half minutes, and Rigby up 20-0. So the last game was pretty lopsided, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It seemed like our junior varsity team just couldn't seem to, or not our junior varsity, our freshman
Varsity.
team.
Yeah,
couldn't-
freshman.
Couldn't
What?
seem to get their bearings set. Only a couple of times were they knocking on the door, and the one time that they knocked on the door, they had amazing pick six, though, from, I don't know, I can't remember who it was. Yeah, go back and watch YouTube, I guess. You can watch it if you want to see the play.
Yes.
I threw away all the freshman rosters. So now Nathan Ricks getting ready to set it up to kick it off. Yeah, we are getting a little bit of feedback in that microphone, aren't we?
Yeah.
I hope it's not too annoying for YouTube, but we'll do our best. I hope the play-by-play is better than just not even hearing it. But there we go. Fielded at about the 12. Who's got the ball? Can you see? I'm pretty sure that's number 13, Becerra.
I think it was.
All right. Where did I say, the 6 or the 11? Did I say the 6?
I don't know, but it looks like a player's hurt.
Yeah, I feel like it was after the 12. Ball returned back to the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hillcrest Knights.
Who's number 1
Number 1 on
for
which team?
Hillcrest?
That's KJ Simpson. Is he the one that's down?
I believe so.
So KJ Simpson down. Well, hope everything's okay with them over there. And we appreciate, we'll give a shout out to the video crew. Emma, my partner in crime tonight, Emma Flinders, the junior in the video class. We appreciate her being here on the mic with me. There's probably a crew of about 10 or 12 of them over here, right? Who all do we have in the booth? Danae's over there. What's that? I know. But I've asked like 3 times. What's your name again? Addison. Addison's over here running the scoreboard. Danae's taking care of. What are you doing, Danae? Something? She's just here to make sure she gets an A in video class. Up top, we got a bunch of students on the video cameras. We appreciate them. So again, last time that I was watching the comments, we were getting a lot of grief from the video crew. Give them a little bit of a break. Some of them, this is the very first time that they've even had a video camera in their hand, let alone trying to video something professionally. So we appreciate that they're doing it, because honestly, if they weren't here doing it for a grade, we wouldn't have anybody doing it. So let's give them a little bit of recognition for that. But they're doing a great job. We certainly appreciate the video class. Mr. Feek does a great job with them, teaching them what to do. So we'll definitely take your feedback in the comments if you want to give us feedback, but don't get frustrated. And a lot of times we don't even get a chance to see the comments until after the game. So, all right, here we go. Injured player was able to get off the field, so that looked promising for Simpson. And now we start this set of downs with the Hillcrest Knights looking at a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. '84's in motion. Handed off to can't be number 1. He would have had to come off the field. I didn't see. Did you see who it was?
No. That was really hard to see.
Pickup of about 7 yards on the play, 2nd and 3. So we're not quite sure who it was. It's really hard to see those Hillcrest numbers. You'd think that the white and black contrast would be very easy to read, but
It's hard.
the font is a little funky, so it's kind of hard to see from up here in the booth. But we'll get it figured out. Okay, their quarterback is number 10 though, right?
12.
Or number 12.
12.
So that's Milano. And throwing it way downfield, overthrown. Who was it intended for?
If he'll move. I think it's 11.
Pass intended for Thompson. Overthrown. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Hillcrest Knights. So now the Knights looking at 3rd and 3. I'd probably look for a screen pass here, maybe a run, fake it off. But we'll see what they're going to do here. Oh, that's even better for the Knights. Not great for the Trojans, but going with a hard count and getting them off sides and a flag on the play. Flag on the field. It's going to be encroachment. That's a 5-yard penalty, and the Knights get a free 5 yards and a free 1st down. 1st and 10 for Hillcrest. So now Hillcrest looking at another fresh set of downs here. Ball spotted at the 32 this time. Now we'll see if... Oh, and they did it again. Flag on the play. It's going to be encroachment. The penalty will give the Knights another 5 yards, and now 1st and 5 for Hillcrest. So far, the best play for the Hillcrest Knights has been getting the Trojans to jump off sides.
Yes.
Right, Emma?
Right.
They've moved the ball 10 yards in 2 plays. Are they going to do it a 3rd time? No. That time Rigby kind of caught on. Number 5 is who caught it.
Yes.
That's Frieden Nield. He
Oh.
picks up the 1st down and more. Nield on the completed pass picks up about 8. Gets the 1st down, and the ball spotted now at the Hillcrest 45-yard line. 1st and 10. So now Hillcrest looking at back-to-back 1st downs. And the Trojans saying, we haven't let you into our territory yet. So they're going to try to stop them here. All right, who's in the backfield, Emma? Can you see the number? So the quarterback is in shotgun. That's their number 12. Who's behind number 12?
9.
9. So quarterback not able to get away. Loss of about 5 yards. Milano sacked in the backfield. Loss of 5 brings up 2nd down and 15 for the Knights. So if you see who gets the sack, Emma, tell me that too.
Oh, okay, yes.
Because that will want to give those. Those are pretty big plays. It's nice to know if we can say who the tackler is and who does what. Usually Amber's here to spot for us, but she's not here tonight, so. What? Amber. That's my wife. She likes to come and spot, be in the warm booth on a cold night like this. There's some pretty brave parents out there, though.
Yeah.
It's not warm out there, that's for sure. I went out there to check on concessions, and I came back in. I was glad to be back in the booth.
Okay, 9 down, sacked by 65, I believe, and 40.
Porter Petty on the run. Loss of a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 16. So now it has not been very many plays that the Hillcrest Knights have not been in a 3rd and long situation tonight. Hillcrest probably going to throw it way downfield. That's their best bet on this option right here. So we'll see what we've got going on. Milano in the shotgun, steps back and throws it way down. Number 5 is no.
It was
I don't know who.
intended
I don't know who
to
was
30.
intended to. It was right in the
Maybe?
middle of 30 and 5. So
And 5, yeah.
pass incomplete. Not sure if that was intended for Neil or if that was intended for Morris, but one way or another, it went right in the middle of the two of them. A little bit of confusion on the play there. 4th down and long. What was the call? I think it was declined. I think it was a flag, but declined. I didn't really pay attention.
I didn't see that one.
So let's see if they can pick up a punt. I mean, one of them's got to go a ways, right? You'd think. Okay, who's their punter? He's the one in the very, very back.
I think it's 12.
Number 12, Milano.
Yes.
Well, that's still not great, but at least into Trojan territory. Punt goes out of bounds at about the 48-yard line, and the Rigby offense will come out onto the field with a 1st and 10 on their own 48. All right, so here comes Gunnar Davis and company as the Rigby offense. 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first half. Rigby already up 3 possessions, 20-0. Only flaw so far in the Rigby game has been that first point after attempt that didn't go. So Emma, what do you think now? Big pass or a run?
I'd say run.
I think you're right. Who's in the backfield? We got Davis in the shotgun, and that's probably going to be Faulkner in the backfield. No.
19.
19, and he's got it. And he's got the first down and
Oh, and he's running.
Is that Connor?
That's 29.
Hugh Kofe, touchdown, Rigby. So that's a 52-yard touchdown run for Kofe to take the Trojans up to 26. Here comes Ricks to tee it up. Not to tee it up. He'll step back, and we'll get a snap for a point after. See, sometimes I just start saying stuff I shouldn't say, Emma. You're supposed to stop me when I say things like that. That's stupid. All right.
Here goes Nathan. And he's good.
That looks good. Nathan Ricks, point after. It's good. And Rigby up 27-0. 7 minutes and 2 seconds left in the half, and we're looking at a Rigby Trojan kickoff coming up. I always say coming up. I don't know if that bothers people. Mom, if you're listening, I try to switch it up for you. All right. Let's see. We better play some music here. Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. That sounds weird. Sweet Caroline, Down on the Corner. Oh, we'll play this for the oldies. You know, a lot of the players are like, why are you playing such old music? And the parents are like, thanks for playing such old music. Down on the Corner. Creedence Clearwater Revival out on the field right now. That's what I'm talking about, Emma. Your dad would love this music.
I think he really honestly would. Actually, he's kind of a, what's that, Brass Monkey? Who's that by?
Brass Monkey.
Yeah.
That funky monkey. Beastie Boys.
Yeah, Beastie Boys. He's a Beastie Boys
We
fan.
need to play some Beastie Boys for him.
Yeah.
I don't need the superintendent getting mad at me when I gotta bleep it out every 5 seconds. All right, Nathan Ricks booting it away. That one's going all the way into. Oh, I thought it was going to bounce right back on the 1 yard line, but that'll be out in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Ricks boots it into the end zone, and a touchback will bring it out to the 20-yard line. Hillcrest looking at a 1st and 10. So Hillcrest, did they get into Trojan territory on the last one, or did they?
Like maybe.
They punted it to the 48-yard line, so I don't know if I would call that them in Trojan territory. Their offense certainly hasn't been up there. So Rigby's defense really putting on a show tonight for us, keeping them well away from the end zone. And now Hillcrest has got the 1st and 10. And pushes forward, picks up about 5 of them. I'm pretty sure that was a QB carry. 5-yard pickup on the play brings up 2nd and 5 for the Hillcrest Knights. I think Hillcrest at this point just hoping to score before they go into half. You know, even if you're down, Emma, even if you're down 27-0, that going into the half down 21 points or even 20 points is much less of a problem if you can score before half. So I think Hillcrest looking to try to just get something moving for them.
I think so. That was 2.
Number 2 on the carry.
I think so.
That's Ellingford on the carry. Picks up 4. That'll make it 3rd down and 1. So now on a 1-yard, 3rd and 1, 3rd and short. I think it'd be pretty silly if we saw anything other than just a quick run. Ooh, I got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air queued up and ready to go. I don't know if we have any halftime entertainment. Nobody's given me any of that information yet. So if we have it, we'll deal with it. If we don't, we won't. Quarterback keep. Was it Milano? That's the question. And I think Rigby stopped. No, it's going to be close. And it's Hillcrest getting to the 1st down marker. Picks up the 1st down. And now Hillcrest looking at a 1st and 10. So a little bit of life. That definitely is going to give them a little bit more excitement than if they were looking at a 4th and inches. That's for sure. Okay, who's in the backfield? Number 12 is your quarterback, right, still? Can you see who the running back is? And they got Rigby to jump again.
2.
Number 2 is in the backfield. That's in.
We've got 12 and 2.
That'll be encroachment on the Rigby Trojans. The Knights pick up a free 5 yards, and we're looking at 1st down and 5 yards for the Knights. Coach Mauser down there, he's probably going to talk to them about this for sure at halftime, because that has been, they've given up 20 yards. Is that the 4th one, I think? Yeah. 20 yards in them just jumping. So, Emma.
Yes.
Will you go down and tell them to stop doing that?
Yeah, I will. I'll be sure and tell every single one of them.
All right, on the carry, that looked like number, I couldn't see. Pickup of a yard, though, is all. Pickup of a yard, 2nd down and 4 for Hillcrest. So the ball now spotted at the 37-yard line. Emma tried to find which one of those Hillcrest Knights gave her a number to see if she's really interested. Was it number 5?
I have no idea. I think they're on varsity, actually.
Oh wow, even better.
Yeah.
The varsity players. Okay, so if you're out there, Hillcrest, listening to this, Emma is your number. All right, and that's Milano trying to get through, nowhere to go, and a loss of about probably 3 or 4 on the play. Brought down in the backfield, and a loss of yards in the play. Now Hillcrest looking at 3rd down and 8. We'll call it. That's a long 7, probably. Yeah, I never see that. It seems like the officials are in 2 different spots on each side of the field. I always look at the far one, and Sean looks at the close one, and then we're always off a yard because they're standing in different spots, which seems bizarre, but nonetheless, Emma, you be the tiebreaker. I think it's 3rd and 7. Sean thinks it's 3rd and 8. What is it? Doesn't matter because now it's 3rd and way long, 4th and long.
Yeah.
Wrapped up by Trojans, and another sack for lost yardage.
51.
That's who brought him down.
I believe so.
Getting there first is Kagan Thomas. So Kagan Thomas, the sophomore.
Yeah, it really is.
Bringing in the power, and now the Hillcrest Knights are looking at 4th and long. It's going to be 4th and 14. Emma?
Yes.
They're going for it.
They are.
The last time they went for it, they did way better than when they punted it. So going long is for number 5.
5.
And they're going to look for pass interference, but that's just great defense. Pass intended for number 5, Creedon Nild. Broken up by the Trojans, incomplete, and now Rigby takes over. So Rigby with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in great field position. I feel like I've said that already a lot. But Rigby going to start on the Hillcrest. Where are we starting? 27 is where we were at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rigby looking at a 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. So Rigby wanting to capitalize one more. Why not? Go into the half up. 5 possessions. All right, here comes Davis and company. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. It's this has been a Rigby show for sure tonight in the junior varsity matchup. All right, Davis looking for a long throw, intended for 17. He's open and he's got it. Is it 17, Emma?
Yes.
Cooper Steffler, touchdown, 27-yard TD reception, and Trojans up. Here comes Ricks to line up for the PAT. And with 2 minutes and 12 seconds, that took a total of 5 seconds, Emma.
Ooh, it sure did.
5 seconds and another touchdown for Rigby, and Ricks is going to put on another one here if he puts this through the uprights.
I believe he will.
And looking good.
Looks nice. Poor Hillcrest.
Nathan Ricks, point after is good, and Rigby on top, 34-0. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the half, and Rigby kicking off to the Hillcrest Knights coming up. I almost said Bobcats because I just have Bobcats on the mind from the last game, but it's Knights. It's the Knights. It's going to be a rough night for the Knights.
Sure is.
In the junior varsity matchup. They put a pounding on our freshman team, though, that's for sure. So, is that right? I've just been told our freshman team was down 7 players. So I wondered where our QB was. Second concussion, 3 weeks for our QB. Wow, that's rough. So we had a running back. Our top running back was out. Our top defensive tackle broke his hand. Quarterback out for concussions. This is all in the freshman game. So yeah, Hillcrest taking advantage of those numbers. But this is a different ball game here. The junior varsity team. We've got quite the JV team here, and as Ricks steps back, he's teed it up. He's going to boot it into the end zone again. Looking for another touchback. Okay, who do we got in the very back that's going to receive? Look for that for me, Emma.
Hillcrest?
Yeah, in Hillcrest.
13 and 2.
13. And it'll be Becerra letting it fly into the end zone for a touchback, and Hillcrest will start at the 20-yard line as Hillcrest comes out for a 1st and 10. So 2 minutes and 12 seconds. I'm pretty sure they're just going to want to run the clock down, so they'll probably just run the ball as much as they can. I don't know. I think that they would love to get some points. I mean, 2 minutes and 12 seconds is plenty of time, right, Emma?
Right.
The 49ers would definitely, if there was 2 minutes and 12 seconds left with the 49ers, they would be going for another touchdown right now.
Definitely.
Right? Even if they were down 34-0 at half, they're going for the touchdown no matter what.
Right.
You got to.
Looks like it was passed to 2.
Number 2's got the ball. Was it a pass? So that's Ellingford on the pass. Pass completed, number 2, Ellingford. That brings up 2nd down and 7. Oh boy, in the booth we got a debate up here, Emma. Everybody's hearing what we're saying, and we got Chiefs fans and 49er fans, and Taylor Swift fans. She's her own.
Oh
team
dear.
all her own. The Swifties. Oh man, I can't wait for the LA Swifties to make a team. Oh boy. She is my favorite football player, that's for sure. All right, Hillcrest picking up some yardage, but still looking at a 3rd down. Looks like 3rd and 2. 3rd down and about a yard to go. I looked at that, but you're right, it's definitely 2 yards. I should have just listened. I should have just listened to Sean. It definitely was 2, everybody out there, but I told the whole crowd it was 1. And Rigby's defense putting a stop down, not letting them get through. Fourth down with a yard to go for the Hillcrest Knights. And I got to shut the window, Sean. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay with that. It's getting cold in here.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 79.
I was going to say, it's 74 degrees in here. Mr. Lords is in here, and he said, I've been out there in the stands with all the fans, and you guys are complaining that it's 74 degrees. Looks like we got a player down on the field for the Hillcrest Knights, so training crew going out, tending to him, make sure everything's okay. All right, here's what we got, Emma. 50 seconds on the clock, second quarter, right?
Yep.
Right before the half. They're going to go into the half, Rigby up by ton, right?
Uh-huh.
To be down 34 at half is not going to be great for the Hillcrest Knights. They're going to talk things over. What do you think Coach is going to say to the Hillcrest Knights when he goes into the locker room?
He is going to talk to him about how disappointed he is in them.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is that what a coach should do, is tell him how disappointed he is? Or is he going to give him words of encouragement?
No, he's
Praise and be like, guys, we can do this. We've got it. We're
Actually-
only down 5 possessions. That's easy. We can come back with 5 possessions down. Let's make it happen. Now, I say that, and Rigby's going to intercept it and run back for a pick 6, right? Right here. Then he's going to go back and he's going to light them up. But if they're only down 34-0, I think the coach is going to give them some praise and some encouragement. We can do this, guys. Here we go. Now, he might not be thinking that when he comes back, but he's going to say it. So, I don't know. Here we go. We're going to see what we got going on. All right. It's going to depend on the spot, but it's close. Hillcrest on the 4th down. I think they did get it. I saw one official give it to them. And they got the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Hillcrest. We haven't said that very much tonight. Hillcrest first down. Well, we've actually said it at least 5 times because Rigby's put it into the end zone and kicked it to him. Okay, here we go. And Hillcrest getting a little bit of a run, pushing through for a couple yards, maybe only 2 though. Who was on the run? Did you see, Emma?
That one was hard to tell. It was
Missed
like,
it.
yeah, I missed it. In between
Pickup
the
of 2 yards, maybe a long 3. I don't know. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Gave you Gatorades last time. They don't get frickin' Gatorades this time.
And on the run, it looks like that's number 9, right?
I'm going to wait for him to get up. Yes, it was number 9.
Porter Petty on the carry, but that'll take us into the half as Rigby is on top, 34-0 as we head into halftime. Both teams will head over, talk it over, and we'll be back here in about 12 minutes for the second half of this junior varsity matchup between the Hillcrest Knights and the Rigby Trojans. All right, so I'm not sure if we got halftime entertainment, Emma. Anything fun? The one thing I need to know is if they play YouTube ads, who's in charge of playing YouTube ads? Is it up there?
I believe Danae's got that.
Danae, are you on that? I don't care who does it. We just need to know because I found out they played them, but we were still live, so we were talking over the ads.
Oh,
So if somebody plays YouTube ads, just let me know.
okay. Yeah. Hudson, do you want to take a turn on live?
For varsity, they're saying they're only doing that for varsity. So I guess you're stuck with us, YouTube. So we're gonna keep the ball. We're gonna keep the camera on the field. I'm going to take a step away for just a minute. We're going to go offline, and we'll be back here. We'll talk some fun stats. It's Emma and Adam up here in the booth on the mic. If you're having a good time with us, make sure to leave us some comments. Make sure to tell Emma how good she's doing up here. This is her first time on the mic with me, right, Emma?
Right. It's kind of scary.
It's kind of scary. She's doing a great job. Give her some encouragement. That's what good coaches and good people do. They give encouragement. None of them are going to give you a hard time for doing a bad job.
No.
So and you're not doing a bad job. You're doing a great job. So here we go. Emma and Adam, we're back in just a few minutes. Coming up is the second half of the junior varsity matchup. Knights, Trojans, coming up. yourself a drink? Did you get yourself something to eat and ready to go?
Yeah,
Ready to get through the next half?
totally.
All right. Well, did you go down and talk to the coach? Like, sometimes we have a reporter on the sidelines, right? That's like, Coach, tell us what you got to do to get into the second half. Well, we got to stop letting them score, and we got to actually play. So that's what we got to do. That'd be good to know. All right, but here we are. We got 24 minutes of game time left. And it's the Rigby Trojans that are going to receive the kickoff as we start the second half. Stepping back to kick it off. Looks like he's teeing it up. And it's number 25. Number 25 is, that's Austin Snar. He's not even a kicker. But I don't know if that's a problem. He's just not listed as a kicker. He definitely has kicked it better for Hillcrest. Fielded at about the 16 by number, who is it? Number
13.
Number 13.
13.
Fielded by Staten Butikofer, brought back to the 31-yard line. I can't remember where I say he fielded it from. Did you hear me say where he fielded it from?
I don't remember.
Yeah, we'll just not worry about how many yards of return it was. Emma, we got to get back into this. Okay, we've got
Okay.
a break. It's time to get back. We
Yeah.
gotta get serious.
Let's get serious.
All right, here we go. 32-yard line. Rigby Trojans looking at a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Rigby. See, that's when normally I would say that one time, but I forgot that I was also trying to be a public address announcer. All right, broken through the first set into the secondary is number,
20.
was it 29?
No, it's just
Okay.
2.
Number 2. That's Chandler Faulkner on the carry, picks up 3. Trojans looking at a 2nd and 7. And now the Trojans are on their own 35-yard line. Okay, so that's our first play. How many times do you get to the end zone? We played this game a couple weeks back. I think 6 plays.
Yeah, I'd say about 6.
So there's number 2. Pass intended for number 2.
So
Pass intended for Faulkner, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down. You think how many, Emma?
I want to say like about the same as you, probably 7.
7. Okay, so I got 6.
Yeah.
We've got 7. Sean, what's your guess? Oh, 10. Anybody going to go against the Trojans and say they're not even going to make it? They're going to get stopped on a defensive stop from the Hillcrest Knights?
From the way they've been playing, I don't think so.
I don't think so, huh? Well, here we go. This is going to be a 4th down in good field position for the Knights. I don't know if they're going to go for it or not. Hillcrest holds the Trojans to a 4th down. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Trojans. So I think all of us were wrong because here comes the punting crew.
Yeah.
Is it Nathan that punts too? Can you see? Is that number 22?
Um,
I mean 21?
Let's look. That's 10.
Number 10 kicked it.
Yes.
Fielded at the 28 by number
11.
Number 11.
Mm-hmm.
Fielded by Tresden Thompson. So he fielded at the 28, got to, geez, not very far. Got about to 37, so about 9 yards on the return. 1st and 10 for the Hillcrest Knights. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. So here we go. Hillcrest got their 3 and out on the Rigby Trojans. They haven't done that very much tonight, so that's probably a little bit of life for them, just thinking our defense can at least stop these guys from scoring. And now the Knights needing a much-needed touchdown on this possession. Breaking through just a couple, only picking up about a yard.
9.
Number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Porter Petty on the carry, picks up a yard. And the Knights looking at 2nd and 9. All right. So we've got Milano in the shotgun. They've been switching up their running backs, but it's Ben Ellingford. Is that number 2 in the backfield with him? Hand it off to number 2.
That's 9.
That's 9 again. Yeah, they've been switching up quite a bit. Porter Petty on the carry picks up another yard, 3rd and 8. So Hillcrest looking to get some yardage, hoping to get some yardage. They went for it on 4th, which, I mean, when you're down, there's a point when you just got to go for it because that's your best bet to even score any points. But so I think that the Knights are probably in 4th down territory unless they're inside the 10-yard line. Well, especially with their punting game so far tonight. But Milano going and in motion. He's going to throw it deep. Milano, and brought down. See if you can tell me who got that sack.
5.
Milano sacked in the backfield. It's going to be Gage French on the sack for the Rigby Trojans, and 4th down and long for the Hillcrest Knights. So now Hillcrest looking at 4th and 12. And like I said, I think that there is no punting option for Hillcrest anymore for the rest of the night. So I think we're going to see 4th downs for the rest of the night going for it on 4th from the Hillcrest Knights. So Milano going back deep and throwing it. Number 17. Underthrown to number 17. Pass intended to Taden Packard. Incomplete pass. And the Trojans will take over on downs. So, again, the only time the Trojans started in their own territory was when they punted it to the 48. But Trojans have been in good field position all night long. Partly why their score looking good, but we'll let the Trojans, they've had some pretty good plays. They've had long passes. They've had good breakthrough runs. It's not like the Trojans are just getting lucky. They've switched up quite a bit. So well done on the Trojans team. But here comes out Gunnar Davis. And here we go. Gunnar Davis under center. In the backfield. Can you tell me who's in the backfield, Emma? Got 2 of them now. Oh, direct
It looks
snap.
like 13 and I think it was 13 and 10.
Oh, that was Gunnar Davis. I apologize. I
Yeah.
thought Gunnar Davis was under center, but no. Gunnar Davis took the snap and handed it off. There was a flag on the play. What was the flag, Sean? I was not even paying attention. Offsides? Encroachment? Encroachment will give the Trojans a free 5 yards. 1st and 5 for Rigby. So now Rigby looking at 1st and 5 with a free 5 yards on the 30-yard line. And Davis dishes it off to number 1. Pass complete, but brought down by number 11. It's Carter Oswald with the completion, but brought down quickly by Tresden Thompson. Rigby looking at 2nd and 4. So after that, gain of a yard still, but like I said, Thompson coming in fast. Good open field tackle by Tresden Thompson of Hillcrest. The junior. Do they have the weights on here? We don't have the weights for the Rigby Trojans, but I got the weights for Hillcrest. Okay, Gunnar Davis going left and dishes. Oh, incomplete.
Incomplete to 1.
Pass was intended to Carter Oswald. Incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Rigby Trojans. So now Rigby wanting to capitalize. This is they've definitely had an opportunity on this one with the free 5 yards, but this could be another 3 and out for Rigby if Hillcrest defense can hold them. But, are you fouling me? All right, Emma, here we go. Hillcrest looking for a big defensive stop. That'll be 2 possessions with 3 and outs, which would be big for them. But Rigby dished off to number 12. Oh, spinning out of 1. That's number 12. Kason Erickson, pass complete, brings up a 1st down as the Rigby Trojans enter into the red zone. Austin, don't mess around over there. Austin. Not on the live stream. It's only me and Emma. Oh, in the comments. What'd they say? Oh, I see what's going on here. Well, we can say that. Okay, Rigby dishing it off. breaking through tackles all the way to the 1 yard line. Who was the number, Emma?
Addie, what was the number?
I think it was it 23? No, he's a defensive back. I can't see.
I don't know. I didn't have the
Rigby
binoculars.
all the way to the, are they at the 1? Yeah. All the way to the 1 yard line. First and goal for the Rigby Trojans. So Rigby knocks on the door. I'm getting, you guys are messing me up over here, making all sorts of jokes in the back here.
Let me see. Let me see the call.
Yeah, show the comment to Emma. All right, Rigby, we've got Gunner in the shotgun and ran right through. Number
33.
All right, that's going to be Melanie's. RJ Melanie's with a 1 yard touchdown run, and Rigby goes up 40-0. It'll be Ricks stepping back for the point after attempt. All right, let's see. Who is it? We're going to call him out. Grip 101. Is Emma single? Emma, Grip 101 wants to know if you're single.
I sure am single.
Oh my gosh, you don't say that on YouTube. You don't know who Grip 101 is. Emma's not single. No, she's not. She's not single.
Yeah, I'm taken.
Yeah, she's taken.
Just kidding.
Stay away, Grip.
Hearing it on the live stream.
The live stream goes crazy.
Are we on the live stream right now?
Yeah.
Emma's killing it up here. She's looking for a whole new boot and a whole new thing. After the point after is good. Rigby up on top 41-0, and Rigby looking to kick it off to the Hillcrest Knights. So now here, Emma,
Yeah.
we kind of got off track there.
Yeah, we did.
I don't want you to get too excited. You got to stay professional, Emma.
Right.
She's professional. It's everybody else in the booth that's watching the live stream that's bringing up Emma comment. Yeah, we're live. Heck yeah, we're live. I'm loud? Oh, really? Well, that's because is this better?
Yeah, that's tons better.
She's got her mic right in her mouth, so I'm going back and forth because I'm moving around and I've got a stationary mic. But here we go. Doesn't matter, one way or another. Austin, stop messing around over there and making us screw up. Right, Emma?
Right.
All right, here we go. Ricks kicks it off. It's going to be fielded. Oh, over his head. Did he touch it?
No.
Touch it. So into the end zone for a touchback, and Hillcrest looking at a 1st and 10 as they bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. I don't know if Hillcrest has anything other than let's just keep this going. I don't even know what to say. Kind of a rough. I don't know if Rigby's playing that good or if Hillcrest is struggling, but Rigby's looking strong for sure. They've got some good defensive stops here. Burke Mauser has done a fantastic job with his JV team. He took over as the JV head coach this year, and he is doing a phenomenal job. All right, number 9 on the run or on the catch. That's Porter Petty. Porter Petty on the catch. He picks up. We'll call it 7. Pickup of 7 yards, and that'll be 2nd down with 3 to go for the Hillcrest Knights. Oh, has he? Oh, I didn't realize he was the head coach. I thought he took over this year. Well, good job. Burke is doing a fantastic job one way or another. It sounds like I've just been corrected. He's been the head coach for the junior varsity team for some time now. So, well done. Great guy. The kids love him. He just does a phenomenal job for this Rigby team. All right, on the catch.
9, I believe.
Porter Petty again. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Is Austin Grip 101? No. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. We're looking at 3rd and 1 for the Hillcrest Knights, a much-needed 1st down for Hillcrest just to keep the spark alive. And it looks like Milano's going to run for it. He'll get it as he goes out of bounds past the 1st down marker. Milano on the keeper. He'll get the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hillcrest Knights as they move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10. I think Rigby looking to get the shutout, and Hillcrest just hoping to walk away with something. But I think at this point, there's no field goals, there's no nothing. They're going to go for it. Doesn't matter where they're at. 4th down. Milano is going to keep it again. That's worked for him for a few times, and they're picking up yardage, chunking it out. Milano on the quarterback keep again, picks up another 8. Call it 8 or 7? Call it 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 as the Hillcrest Knights huddle it up. They'll get the call from the coach. We got wide receivers on each end. 84 in motion. And Milano looking to throw it. Gets it handed off to the tight end. Looks like that's going to be number
84.
84?
84, yeah.
All right, that is going to be, I don't have an 84 on here. Is that a problem for them? 1st down for the Hillcrest Knights. I would announce him if I had his number, but there's no 84 on the roster, so if 84 is anybody that you know, good job, 84. Usually that's a tight end, as now this is the first time. They're not quite in Trojan territory yet, but they're on the 1-inch line of it. Milano, right as I said they were knocking on the door. Sacked by who? Did you get it? Number 20?
28.
28. Sacked in the backfield. It's Hayden Harris with the big sack for the Rigby Trojans. And now 2nd down and long for the Knights. So the Hillcrest Knights now looking at 2nd and 21. I jinxed them because they were right on the 50-yard line, an inch away from it. And I was going to say, wow, that's the first time they've been in Trojan territory. And now a 10-yard sack, 11-yard sack, puts them back with 2nd and long. Milano looking to throw it. He's got to get it out. Another big sack. Who's the sack on that one?
51.
Milano brought down in the backfield with another sack. This time, Kagan Thomas there for the big sack for Rigby. And 3rd and long. And another Knight down on the field as the training crew will come out, make sure he's okay. They're not on the play, are they? So as he's down on the field, he looks like he's getting up on his own. He's looking okay. That is number 12, Jaden Milano. That's the quarterback. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't see that. So, yeah, probably got the wind knocked out of him a little bit there. That's Kagan Thomas that got the sack. He's the sophomore on this junior varsity team, playing offensive. No, it wouldn't be offensive line, would it? He is marked as offensive line, but playing some defense right now tonight. Probably plays both sides, I'm sure, quite a bit. And here comes the Hillcrest Knights. It'll have to be Milano taking a one-play break. So who's their quarterback going to be now, Emma? Can you see him on the field? They'll probably direct snap it to 80, whoever that is.
I think it's.
Was that 84?
I want to say it is.
Oh, direct snap.
Oh, to 11.
Number 11, that is Thompson.
Taken down.
Tresden Thompson on the direct snap. I don't know if maybe he got a yard out of it. Well, I don't know. They're so far behind. I don't even know where they're at anymore. So 4th down and 25. I don't know what's in the playbook for a 4th down and 25-yard play when you're down 41-0 with 2:25 left in the 3rd quarter. So obviously they're just going to keep it on the field because, I mean, what do you do? So I don't disagree with the call to go for it. You've got to. Is that number 12 back on the field in the quarterback position, Emma?
Yes.
So Milano back. Oh, and they did punt
Oh.
this time. I thought they were going to go for
Yeah,
it.
that
but
was
the punt-
25, I think.
Yeah, so the punt comes out by Austin Snar. It looked like they were going to go for it, but they did punt it away, and it went out of bounds at the 49-yard line. So Rigby starting again in Hillcrest territory. After the punt, the Trojans will take over in Hillcrest territory on the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Rigby. All right, so here comes out Gunnar Davis. Faulkner is going to be the running back. He'll be in the pistol formation. No, he'll be in. It's going to be shotgun formation here. In the backfield, Faulkner right there to the side. They'll hand it off to Faulkner as he runs right, and Knight's there to stop him. Loss of yards on the play. Faulkner on the carry, loss of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for the Rigby Trojans. So now Rigby, I'm sure we're not going to see very many long passes. I'm sure Rigby's saying, we're happy with our score. Let's keep the clock moving. So 1:28 left on the clock. Trojans up 41-0, and I'm sure we're just going to see running play after running play after running play. Loss of 2 on the last one, though, so hoping to chunk out 2 or 3 yards of play, I would assume, at least. They definitely don't want to go 3 and outs, but let's see what happens here. It's going to be Gunnar Davis, number 17. That's Cooper Steffler in motion, and it's going to be Faulkner. Oh, just overthrown. Davis overthrown, intended for Faulkner. Pass incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 12 for the Rigby Trojans. So Rigby looking at 3rd and 12. That'll stop the clock with an incomplete pass. So 57 seconds left on the clock. 3rd quarter. We still got 1 quarter left to play here in the junior varsity matchup. Tomorrow night, it's the varsity team heading down to Hillcrest to play their varsity team. Of course, that is at Hillcrest. So head on down, support the varsity Trojans who are having an amazing season. Oh, high snap, but Gunnar Davis able to handle it. Long, and now for it, not quite.
14.
Number 14 intended for Weston Carlson. Pass intended for Weston Carlson, incomplete. And was that 4th down? This is 4th down. So Trojans looking at a 4th down and 12 as the punting crew comes out onto the field. And it looks like is Gunnar Davis also going to punt it? Gunnar Davis punting it
It
away.
assumes so.
And he punts it. Great punt for with a great, oh my gosh, a great Rigby bounce as it goes all the way inside the 10-yard line. Gunnar Davis on the punt, punts it all the way inside the 10-yard line as they spot the ball, probably at the 6 or the 7. Call it the 7-yard line, and it'll be the Hillcrest Knights offense back on the field. We're looking at a 1st and 10. Oh, flag on the play. So that'll be after the kickoff. They're not going to re-kick it, right? So it was a personal foul on the play, and as the officials confer, I'm not sure. I didn't even see the flag come out.
I didn't either.
So I'm pretty sure it's going to be after the play, and it'll be a 15-yard penalty usually. There's 5, 10, and there's 15. So after a great punt, personal foul. After the punt, the personal foul will bring the ball up to the 22-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights. So now at the looking at a 1st and 10. Now this is better field position than they've usually started with because they're usually starting on the 20. So 2 extra yards here. Oh, high snap, but they're able to handle it. Milano, and it's number 9, I think, on the carry. Did you get that? Is that right, Emma? Number 9?
Yeah.
Porter Petty on the carry, picks up about 4 of them. So 2nd and 6 for the Knights. I always just kind of guesstimate based on where that marker is over there. Okay, that looks like just not quite half, but a little more than half. So I do my best. I apologize if I'm wrong. If I was professional, I'd make a lot more money, and I'd do it for something other than high school, probably. But I'll tell you what, I love doing it for high school. We're having a lot of fun. We did it for the varsity game for the first time on the YouTube feed. It was Mr. Raz, the choir teacher in Adam, so we called it Raz and Dazzle, Razzle Dazzle. And now it's Emma and Adam, so it can't be called Emma. We got to have something cooler than Emma and Adam.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you think about it. So
Okay.
we can make sure that it's going to be a different crew every single night doing it. All right, that was the end of the third, wasn't it? As we come back to the start of the fourth quarter, 2nd and 6 for Hillcrest, right? It's 2nd and 6 for the Hillcrest Knights. 1 quarter left to play in this game. 12 minutes on the clock. So Rigby just absolutely dominating this ball game. The junior varsity team looking great. I don't know their stats though. Have they lost? You know. Does anybody know the stats for the junior
I
team?
think they lost to Star Valley by
Star Valley.
1.
And they lost to Coeur d'Alene, so
Yeah.
looking at 2 losses, but having a pretty strong season. Definitely a winning season for the junior varsity team. The varsity team looking at 1 loss, and it was just Coeur d'Alene on the opening game of the season, and I bet they wish they could have that one back because, you know, Rigby will end up going in as if they can. I think if they can take out Thunder Ridge, which they should be able to, on tomorrow night or next week.
Next week, yeah.
They'll go in as district champions, which means no matter what, even if they lose Thunder Ridge, I think they actually have the top seed for Rigby. All right, so that was on 2nd down.
It looks like a player's hurt.
Another player down on the field for the Hillcrest Knights. That one's Porter Petty. And he's been a big
He's
part
up.
of the offense. He's walking off on his own, so that's good to see for the Hillcrest Knights. What did they just call it?
Horse collar tackle.
So a horse collar tackle. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Oh, 15-yard penalty. So after the flag, that'll be penalty yardage for the Hillcrest Knights. Automatic first down. The ball will be spotted at the 48-yard line, the Hillcrest 48. So now they're 2 yards away from knocking on Trojan territory. Let's see if I just jinxed it again with another sack coming up. If I have that much control by saying it into the mic, then I should probably do something else for a living. Not that I'm doing this for a living. Certainly enjoy it. Emma, how much are you getting paid?
Nothing.
An A? You get an A. You get grades.
Oh, yeah, I get an A. Yeah, you're right.
That's-
I get a grade.
That's important.
It is
And they
very
break
important.
through for the first time of the night.
85.
It is number 85 on the carry, Hayes Benson, the tight end, pushing through. Hillcrest Knights in Trojan territory. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hillcrest. So now Hillcrest in the best field position they have been all night, finally into Trojan territory. Hillcrest want knocking the door. I don't know if I don't know what they've got. I'm sure that they've changed out a lot of the personnel for the JV, letting some other players play, being up 41-0. I have to assume that a lot of the bench is in there for Rigby. All right, pushing through another 6 yards maybe. 6 more yards on the carry brings up 2nd and 4 for Hillcrest. 10 minutes and 18 seconds as the clock continues to run in the fourth quarter right here at Rigby High School. Junior varsity team looking to take another win. I think it's too little too late for the Hillcrest Knights. I probably felt that way at the halftime, but here we go. It's number, I didn't see, flag on the play though. They picked up the first down yardage. Picked up the first down, but there is a flag on the play. So we'll see what it is here. It looks like holding on the offense, so that's going to erase the first down. Holding on the offense will bring them back yardage. Replay. second down. Replay the second down. Should be 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 14, but I don't know what's going on here. So, is that only a 5-yard penalty? That's not a 5-yard penalty. Maybe it's a one way or another. It's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. I guess that could be a spot foul. I mean, they threw it up where they were the tackle took place. So it would be a 10-yard penalty from the spot, which I guess that makes sense. Pass complete to Boston Morris. Pickup of 3 yards. 3rd down and 7. So I don't know, Emma. I don't even know what to say anymore. Are they doing all right? Are we making it through this game?
I think we're going to make it through this game. I don't know if Hillcrest is going to score anything, but...
Yeah, they may not. They've been definitely in the best position.
Yeah.
Breaking through tackles here, pushing the pile forward is Hillcrest. I didn't see the number on him.
85 again.
That's again number 85, Hayes Benson, pushing the pile forward. And the Hillcrest Knights looking at 4th down and 3. So another 4th down attempt for the Hillcrest Knights. I would like to know what their conversion rate is on 4th downs. 1 for however many. They haven't been. Oh, they got him again. That that has been their best play when they're in 4th and under 5. Penalty yardage will give the Knights a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hillcrest Knights at the 29-yard line. So, yeah, that has definitely been the play of the night for the Hillcrest Knights, is just going with a hard count and getting the Trojans to jump early. I think they've gotten it 4, 5, maybe 6 times now tonight. So that'll definitely be something that they're going to talk about in practice, I would assume. All right, in motion is number 30. That's Boston Morris. And Milano, going wide, and he gets there.
A touchdown. That's number 17.
Touchdown complete. Number 17, Tayden Packard.
I guess.
As the Knights go up on the board.
I guess I was wrong.
You're wrong. But that's the one. Now, if there's a number to get, it's that one right there, making a touchdown pass. Right, Emma?
What? Sorry.
Oh, you missed it. You missed the joke, Emma.
I'm sorry. I was trying to
I said if there's
fix the score.
If there's a Hillcrest player to get, it's the one that just got the touchdown pass. And they go for the 2-point conversion. It's good.
To get what?
2-point conversion is good for the Hillcrest Knights. All right, we're going to start this over. Are you ready to listen?
Yes, I'm ready to listen now. Sorry.
I said if you're going to get a number from a Hillcrest player, it needs to be the one that just got a touchdown pass.
Yeah, 17. I'm going to have to go talk to him after this game.
They're rare tonight. So, Tayden Packard, if you're out there,
Yeah.
Emma's coming for you.
I'm coming. Prepare yourself, man.
All right, here we go. It'll be 8-41 as the Hillcrest Knights come out to kick it off to the Rigby Trojans. So this will be the first time that the Rigby Trojans have seen a kickoff return since the very first play of the game. So 7 minutes and 2 seconds left, and the Hillcrest Knights are going to boot it to the Rigby Trojans. They've had opportunities for punt returns, not great ones, but here we go. It'll be a kickoff return option right here. Let me know who's going to kick it, Emma, if you get the number for who's going to step back for the Hillcrest Knights.
Okay. Looks like 20. No, wait.
Guy's number is that
25.
25. Oh, yeah, that's been Austin Snar. He's been kicking all night. Austin Snar stepping back to kick it off to the Rigby Trojans. Okay, then try to find out who's going to field it up here in the backfield.
Okay.
It's going to go to probably, looks like the one on the, oh, don't touch that. Let that go in the end zone. Good kick by Snar. Snar kicks it into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Rigby will start at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rigby Trojans. All right, so here we go. Rigby up 41-8. So not going to be a shutout for the Hillcrest Knights. I think that they're probably happy about that. Great touchdown pass, though, on that last one. That was, who was it again? Taden Packard on that touchdown pass. I think they were on about the 20. I can't remember now. I wasn't paying attention, but definitely over 20 yards. They weren't in the red zone, so pretty impressive. I think Hillcrest looking to do a little bit more of that if they can get open. All right, here comes Rigby. Gunnar Davis hands it off.
Down.
Only picked up, I don't even know if he picked up a yard, maybe even shy of the first down or the line of scrimmage, but no, he got a yard. Pickup of 1 yard on the play, 2nd down and 9. Cheerleaders out there in the cold trying to make sure everybody's, moving. At least the cheerleaders are moving a lot, keep the blood flowing, keep warm. All these parents down here are freezing to death. They're ready for the clock just to run out too. They're mad whenever Sean stops the clock up here in the booth. So, all right, on the run. Is that number 2?
Number 2.
Faulkner on the run. Go, and he gets to the outside, breaks tackles all day long. And they were on the 21. Faulkner on the carry. Gets all the way to about the 46.
Yeah, I'd say
So
46.
that's 25 yards. 25-yard run for Faulkner and Rigby, looking at a 1st and 10. So great job for Faulkner, picking up some more yardage for the Trojans. Gunnar Davis coming back to the huddle, gets the play from coach. And here we go. Rigby looking at a 1st and 10. We got wide receivers on each end. Trip wide receivers, looks like 3 of them out there. And a fumble. And he just jumps on it. He probably could have picked it up and tried for something, but that's the smart move.
10.
High snap will give it a loss of yards on the play. So that's a big loss for Rigby. Probably, 10, 12, maybe even 13 yards?
I think so.
Call it 2nd and 22. 2nd and 22 for the Rigby Trojans. Ball spotted back at the 34-yard line. So now Gunnar Davis wanting to make up for that one. I don't know if that was really Gunnar's fault. That was just a kind of a high snap, kind of hard to hold on to it, but out of his hands. He did the smart thing, just dropped on it. That's probably, I always think that he had plenty of time, go get it, but he's not watching of how much time he has. That's the right play. Get on it, don't move. So Faulkner, I think that was Faulkner on the run, only picks up a couple of them. Was it Faulkner? Faulkner on the carry, picks up a couple. Yeah. That'll bring up 3rd and long for Rigby. So Rigby looking at 3rd and 20. And I think at this point, they'll probably chuck it down the field and just go for it, because if they don't get it here, the 20-yard run, while not impossible, is probably unlikely. So look for a long pass here. And they got a free 5 yards, so that'll make it easier, but still a 3rd and 15 is not going to be easy. Flag on the play. Free 5 yards for the Rigby Trojans with encroachment. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 for Rigby. So now Rigby making it a little bit easier on themselves, but I wouldn't say 3rd and 15 is much better than 3rd and 20. And they do have, here goes the throw. Oh, and they just can't hang on to it. Pass intended for Carter Oswald. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down, as Rigby will probably punt it away. I don't think that they want to give the Hillcrest Knights the ball in Trojan territory, so look for a punt coming here. Gunnar Davis was the one that punted it last time, so, man, I'll tell you, you never know when you've got a quarterback out there that's going to take the snap and punt it or throw it. So, punter, let's see. I don't know. Is that my Siri talking to me? So it just looks like they're going for it, and that seems, they got a flag. They got free 5 yards.
Awesome.
So, flag on the play, encroachment, 5-yard penalty, and Rigby now looking at 4th and 10. So they picked up 10 yards without moving the ball. Well, I guess they picked up 12 yards in the last 3 snaps. One was a 2-yard run. But now Rigby looking at 4th and 10. They're still going to keep them out there. So at this point, their defense has been holding them. Why wouldn't you just go for it, I guess? Maybe that's the thought process. 2 minutes left to play. Gunnar Davis throws it. He airs it up high and is, nearly intercepted by number 19, Carter Oxborough. Who was it intended for out there? Pass incomplete.
17.
Intended for Cooper Steffler. And it'll be a turnover on downs as the Hillcrest Knights take over in Trojan territory at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. All right, Hillcrest has got 1:28. I don't know why is the clock supposed to be running? Oh, because we're up so high. It's a running clock all night now, so I keep forgetting. So it's just, I wondered why it went so fast. That's why. It's a running clock. When we're up, I think is it 35? If you're up 35, then it runs until, even though they're really not up 35 right now.
Catchington to 17.
Number 17
him
taking
again.
Packard with a big catch again, all the way to the 10-yard line. Make it 11, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Hillcrest. Tatum Packard, Emma.
Yeah, he's had a pretty great game.
Probably has more yardage than the rest of the team combined, just in those 2 plays.
Probably.
All right, and an interception.
Interception
At the
by
1-yard
18.
line.
Intended for, looks like 31.
Pass intercepted. It was 18 that got it. Cash Dial on the interception for Rigby. And Rigby will take over at the 4-yard line, but they're probably not even going to go out on the field. They're going to go shake hands because the clock is going to run down. And Hillcrest looking for a snap. Rigby already lined up to go shake hands as the clock winds down. And that will do it for this one. It's Rigby taking the big win, 41 to Hillcrest 8. Give it up for the junior varsity Rigby Trojans. So that'll do it for us right here at Rigby High School, as the freshman team did kind of get beat down by Hillcrest earlier. Hillcrest freshmen took the win, but the junior varsity taking the big win tonight, 41-8 in this game. And tomorrow night, the varsity teams will pair up, match off at Hillcrest High School as the varsity teams tip-off. I'm thinking basketball. No, kickoff will be at 7 o'clock tomorrow night at Hillcrest High School. But that'll do it from all of us here in the booth.
Yes.
Good job. Emma, how'd you do? Did you have fun?
I did have fun.
It was a good time, right?
It was a great time.
All right. Well, I hope to have you back next time you're in the booth. Let me know, because I want you on my side. The Adam and Emma show tonight. We'll be back here the next time we're home. Let's see. Let me tell everybody goodbye, and then I'll come back and tell you that. That'll do it for us here at Rigby High School. We certainly appreciate you coming out and supporting Rigby Trojan football. It is the junior varsity team taking the big win right here at Rigby High School. Tomorrow night, it's the varsity Trojans taking on the varsity Knights at Hillcrest High School. Kickoff at 7 o'clock p.m. We'll see you down there. Again, a big congratulations to the junior varsity team for their win tonight. Drive back home safe, Hillcrest, from all of us in the booth.